Hi YouTube, it's the Lively Lady here. Most of my videos are really upbeat and kind of just happy-go-lucky, just my life. I didn't really know how to go into this, but this is just gonna be candid and raw because I want to share the truth with y'all. I know that women go through this every day. So February 3rd, my husband and I found out that we were pregnant with our first child. And we used to live in Alaska, so we tried for a little while and then we decided just to wait until we came back to the States because we are military. It was a long time coming and we were really happy and felt blessed, and we celebrated everything super early. We got a nursery and we got pictures done and it was really nice, and we were really happy. At my 9-week appointment, I went in and they told me that I would likely miscarry. They told me that I might have had something called a blighted ovum, which means that your baby doesn't make it past a certain point and then you miscarry naturally. I was in denial. I had hope, I had faith, and I just was like, no, this can't happen to me. Like, this isn't gonna happen. They're wrong. The doctors are wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. So they offered me a pill or a surgery called a DNC, and I said no. And so I held out for a couple more weeks. At my 10-week, my HCG level went down. This was obviously not a good sign because your HCG is supposed to rise. I believe it's supposed to double every 72 hours. I continued to just hold faith and I didn't want to believe it. I still felt pregnant, so I just held on. My 11th week, they did another ultrasound. This would have been the 3rd ultrasound and the 3rd blood test. My HCG had gone from 50,000 from the beginning to 19,000 by my 11 weeks. The ultrasound just showed a little yolk sac and gestational sac, which, if you don't know, the yolk sac is about like that small, and it's supposed to be round and it's supposed to look like a little glowing halo. And then the gestational sac is a big black blob on your ultrasound where the baby is. It was just the empty sac and the yolk sac where there was a baby. They just told me that there was really no hope and I was gonna miscarry. At that point, I realized it. I prayed and prayed for just peace and acceptance. At my 11 weeks and 3 days, I did miscarry, which is really hard because I was almost at 12 weeks, even though really my baby didn't make it to 12 weeks or 11 weeks, but you know, I felt pregnant for 12 weeks. I did have a natural miscarriage, and they offered me some help and I refused it because I like to do things naturally. Even for a headache, like medicine, I'll take an Advil if like I'm dying. I rely on like tea and massages at the pressure points. Getting off topic, I wanted to do this naturally, so I told them no. Everything was going fine, but then it was almost a week later. I had absolutely terrible cramps. The doctors later on told me they were as bad as like labor pains. I had really bad cramps to the point where I just couldn't breathe. I was almost passing out. I had these cramps really badly for a whole night, and I passed out from the pain And then the next morning I felt a little bit better, but I went on a walk with my husband because we are moving into a new house, and we went to talk to them about our move and whatnot. My cramps got so bad where I couldn't walk, and so my husband drove me to the emergency room. There they gave me medicine, and they suggested that I have an emergency D&C after a few exams. I actually had to have 4 pelvic exams and 1 ultrasound. So basically the sac was just too large for me to pass on its own. And so I had an emergency D&C about 9 o'clock that night, going into about 9:45. They don't tell you how you're gonna feel after a D&C. I don't know if this is just all women or just me. I felt very empty. I didn't feel pregnant, obviously. I didn't feel anymore. Like I just felt like something had been taken away from me. Even though the baby passed away prior, I just felt like something had been taken away from me. That's one of the worst feelings when you want that baby so bad. I can't even describe just how empty that feels. I have recovered. It's been weeks. I have recovered fully. I'm at peace with everything, and I know that it just wasn't the right time, and I'm very blessed to have been able to feel pregnant for that amount of time and have my baby forever, how long I had it. And I know one day I'll see him and her again, him or her again. So that's pretty much why I haven't done YouTube in a while. That's what I have been going through. My YouTube was gonna be baby hauls and baby clothes, baby everything, and I had a lot of things planned in mind, and I have a video that I will insert in here because it's very special to me.
So we are at the gathering here, which is our church, and I'd just like to say that God has answered my prayers, and you're going to be a daddy.
No way.
Yes.
Yay! I'm being an aunt.
The videos won't be baby hauls, and they won't be my pregnancy journey. I will still continue to make them. You'll probably see my sister in a lot more to come because it's coming to be summer here in the beautiful Sunshine State. There'll be lots of beach activities and we'll go exploring, and so this channel will still have life to it, but that's why I haven't posted in a while, and I just wanted to be candid and tell my truth. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a lovely day. Stay lively. Bye.